Hey guys, it's Trippy, welcome to the video. Today myself and Connor took a trip up to Bodmin Moor. We wanted to see the Cheesewring stone formation as well as gold diggings quarry. And we thought since we've come this far we just as well check out the Restormel Castle as well. I hope that's how it's pronounced anyway. But I'll get onto the castle itself later on in the video. But if you are going to make this trip, I'd recommend parking in a place called Minions because it's right on the moor. It's free parking for the day, and there's also a place called the Cheesewring Hotel right around the corner. I didn't have a burger or anything this time unfortunately, but I did have a big old cake and it was amazing, so big thumbs up for me for the food. We were quite fortunate with the weather today. It rained maybe 2 or 3 times, but only for maybe a couple of minutes, and for the rest of the day it was sunny. However, we did have problems with the wind. It didn't affect the drone at all, but it was blowing right into the microphone of the camera I use while I'm walking on foot, and it basically made a lot of the audio unusable. So I think you're going to be stuck with my voice doing the sort of narration as well as music, unfortunately. I like to normally have the video sort of like a more natural feel of me and Connor talking and walking around and just showing you the area rather than me yabbering away and going onto a ramble. But I use whatever audio I can, but just keep in mind it might be a bit of a sort of music-y narration video today, but I'll see what I can do. That's the what's it called, Cheesewring? That over there, all those stones, that's got to be the quarry. Oh. It's like that one little rock holding it in place. And I don't think you're going to move it anywhere, but I'd advise against climbing. No idea.
It's like metal rods sticking in it here.
Oh. Unless that's like a modern thing that people have done to keep it in place. So after we'd seen the Cheesewring, we wanted to go directly to the gold diggings quarry, but we didn't realise there was paths that led you right there, so we went like right across the field past all the animals. But that did mean we had to cross some water, which was a little bit awkward. There were some like old tyres we had to use as a bridge. I have recorded it, so you'll see that footage now, but yeah, it wasn't the most graceful crossing to get there. If you are trying to follow our route, I definitely recommend going back to the path. You ready?
Yep.
I'm not. I'm just going to lift up one foot a second.
Steady Eddie.
Okay, the first one's scary. Once you're on it, it's not so bad.
It's getting off I'm worried about. shoes back.
As soon as I put pressure, the jump is going to submerge my foot.
How about if you... Oh no, forget it.
Yeah, the first part is the scariest. Once you're there, you kind of... Yeah, you're a bit more... I think you'll float across that.
Only just holds you. Mind you, take it like this. Oh, that's a better tyre there.
Interesting strategy. Ah!
I know you shouldn't do this because then the next people are screwed.
I'm not worried about them, I'm worried about us.
Oh.
That was a whopper tyre.
I call this the cram effect.
Dun, dun. I'm hoping it's going to be an easier way down. Some of those rocks move. Bloody hell, I nearly fell over then. Oh, there's a path right here. And it's windy. And there's cows. Whew. You hear the echo? Oi! Yeah, I don't even fish, but I'd love to just have a little barbecue going here and... Oh yeah. These are kind of... Is there? This is the kind of water that I like have nightmares about, where it's, you don't know how deep it is, but it's really dark. I just picture like tentacles coming out. Oh yeah, that's good. Get a view of it from over here. Oh. Oh, so quiet now, no wind. I like those leaves.
I hate those leaves.
It just looks a bit Japanesey. I say there's fish, but that one's completely empty. Maybe not. Although that one's probably deeper. Whoa! It's like an Indiana Jones set where he sort of has to empty all this and find a hidden door.
It's not very big for it, is it really?
No, I like it though. This is anything, if I fly the drone here and it goes in the water, I have to go swimming.
Well, I mean, it's not windy, though, is it?
No, but I mean to sort of get like an aerial view. Maybe I'll put a full battery in just in case. I'm not trying to...
Oh no, I mean like compared to when the wind's died down.
Oh, okay, I'm with you. Oh, it's nice and quiet. It's nice to not have the wind busting my ears. Yeah, it's like a little fire pit here. Empty bottle, old bottle caps, and another one. I bet it's well cozy, a little bit eerie, but if you're with a group of people, you got like 2 fires going, having some drinks. Got the sun going down, that'd be amazing here. I imagine you'd probably get in trouble though, wouldn't you? It's like the old Rozzers came along.
It's like no one will see you because it's dipped down, nobody will see the plane.
Oh yeah, it's like the perfect spot. As much as I enjoyed it at the quarry, it was getting on towards lunchtime and I was getting pretty hungry, so this is where I got the big old cake I was going on about earlier on, which I'll show you a picture of now. And I will just do a cheeky little plug, and I hate myself for doing it because I try to be as very like anti-commercial as I can. I like hate when videos say, hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, ding-a-ling, do this. I'm just like, just get on with the video already. But for those who are interested, I post a lot of pictures that I also have videos of on YouTube on my Instagram, so if you see me one day posting pictures of Bodmin, for example, you'll know that there's more than likely going to be a video on Bodmin soon, so just kind of a behind the scenes optional extra. So I apologise for the plug, hopefully you'll never do it again, but yeah, for those who are interested, it's there if you want it. And finally for today we went to Restormel Castle. It's owned by the English Heritage, so similar to National Trust. You don't have to pay for parking here, but you do have to pay for entry, which I believe was £6 per person, so 12 quid for me and Connor. And for me it wasn't really worth the money. I mean, it's really interesting to see, but for an average Joe like me, once you've sort of seen it and have a look around, you think, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess, and then you go again. We were kind of taking our time, and even with like a few minutes break, sat down on a bench. We were probably in and out within 20 minutes. But say, if you're really into history, I'm sure you can make a day of it, but for me it just wasn't really worth the money. Worth seeing, but maybe not worth paying for as well. But I did also want to take some drone shots, but because it's owned by English Heritage and there's quite a few visitors there, I've heard if you fly drones around those kind of areas, you're asked to leave, or if you ask for permission to fly, they just tell you no. And I was trying to think, like, how can I get aware of this? Where can I hide and launch the drone? But I thought better of it. I think Connor talked me down in the end. So yeah, no aerial shots unfortunately, but yeah, kind of worth seeing if you're in the area, I suppose, but for me it was a bit of a letdown, but that's just my personal taste on it. And with that, I think the video's coming to an end, guys. Yeah, so thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as always, and apologies that the wind sort of wrecked most of the audio, but hopefully next time I go out we can, yeah, it'll be less of a windy day and we can get some better shots. But yeah, still really enjoyed it. Hopefully the video comes out well. And yeah, I shall catch you whenever the next video comes up. Cheers!